Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Frankie. And it's your boy Mike. Welcome to the Soul by Soul YouTube channel. We got another one for y'all today. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because it'll help out a lot and it'll keep you up to date on other content that we got working for y'all. So today we have a Nike SB sneaker, the standard box here. And I don't know if you could tell what colorway it is, but it's something special. It is the Street Hawker Dunks. Woo! Yes. So these sneakers are just, let me try to get into this. So I'm gonna try my best to go through the different elements of the Street Hawker sneaker and the design, but conceptually, it's like crazy. So it was a sneaker that Jason Dang designed, celebrating Chinese food culture. It released on January 22nd for $110, and it pays homage to street food in China, incorporating 6 unique dishes from 6 different cities. The box is that standard Nike SB box. And if you look at the paper, it's like crazy. It's like a detailed menu. So that I felt like that was a nice touch that they added for the actual paper. We're gonna start it off with the left shoe. And the left shoe is insane. On the toe box, we have this grayish suede that's supposed to represent green bean soup. And then surrounding it on the toe box would be patterns symbolizing a donut that usually pairs with the soup. On the mid panel, we got the pita bread pieces that are supposed to be represented. The swoosh is supposed to represent a chopstick. And then when we get to the back, we have the watercolor patterns that depict a plain noodle. As you see, we also have the embroidered 10-cent copper coin on the heel. And then on the back here, you see in Chinese characters, food. The insole of the left sneaker, it actually has like a sky design, just implying that food is treated like heaven. So I thought that was a real cool addition to the design. And then if you look across the midsole, this is supposed to represent a porcelain bowl. The details, man, the details. Frankie, I'm telling you, it's nuts. So let me transition over to the right sneaker. So this side kind of represents more of the hotter color palette, you know. On the right sneaker, we have the right toe box, which is supposed to be this metallic copper of the hot pot where, you know, certain dishes are cooked in. Surrounding the toe box, we have this design that's supposed to represent boiling chili oil. And then on the mid panel here, this ostrich leather is supposed to be crispy roasted goose skin. All right. The swoosh is a silver swoosh resembling the metal hooks that the goose kind of rests on. And then in the back here, we have all these real colorful patterns representing shaved ice and taro balls. On the insole, on this sneaker, there's actually a scene of like a bench terrace. The yellow outsole is supposed to represent cooking oils. There aren't 2 exactly the same lace colors, so there's actually 4 colors, right? The black that's already here is supposed to represent black pepper. The white is supposed to represent garlic. And we actually have 2 more lace colors. The green represents shallots, and then the kind of beige color is supposed to be ginger. So those are like the 4 essential seasonings. Frankie, talk to me. What do you think about these things? These are so fire. Oh my God. Like, it just, the story behind it, the creativity behind it, the innovation behind it. Like, it's crazy how somebody could look at different food items that represent different cities of a country and say, you know what, I'm gonna put this on a shoe
and I'm gonna make it in a watercolor fashion, and it's gonna look sick. And it does.
Conceptually, like all those pieces, and I wonder how long like that process like truly took to like just develop that and touch on all of those cities and do it in like a truly authentic way. But these bangers.
Left side or right side?
Ooh, question of the day, I guess. I think that I go to the more darker kind of color palette, so I think I'm gonna go with the right side. You know, the SB like big tongue is in black, the laces are in black on that one, the mid panel and the toe box are also darker colors, so I think I'm gonna go with the right. What about you?
Left side, strong side.
Hey,
I say left side, strong side, man. I just like that despite the fact it isn't as loud as the right side, which is what I would tend to go for. I think the left side is so subdued that it speaks volumes. And that to me just makes me want it that much more. And I guess just also thinking of my arsenal, I don't have that many tan colored shoes or tan gray tonals in my arsenal. So these would be just perfect for the collection, but you can't go wrong with either one. The preference for me would be the left one though.
So yeah, these sneakers are, you know, definitely going for a lot on the resale market. I think that, you know, eventually they'll go up too. You see they are kind of in the 600s right now, or base sizes in the 800s. So I think they might climb, you know. I think they were definitely a little bit more hype in January, and they've kind of stationed off, but you know, I think they'll climb as the months go on. So we also wanted to kind of talk about the wearability of this particular sneaker, because as you see, it's mad colors. So it's like, how can one pull it off? So Frankie, what do you think when it comes to wearability? Like, do you think these sneakers are wearable, or are they just for display?
No, these definitely can be worn on feet. And I'm not just saying that as a guy who is widely known on this channel for rocking very loud sneakers. No, you are able to pull these off. You have the luxury of the fact that it's light and dark kind of meshing together. So you are able to create something off of that. I believe if you did have just one or the other, you might have an easier time, but you still have a good time wearing these. You could definitely rock these with a tan fit or a tonal fit, a black fit. These are definitely wearable, and I think they're more so wearable in the summer months, so when it's warmer outside. In terms of innovation, Mike, how would you grade these on an innovation scale?
Yeah, I mean, just looking at them, it's like all the complexities of the sneaker, all of the different kind of like concepts behind it, all of the food, all of the cities, the storytelling, like, I don't know. I just think they hit the nail on the head. Like this is just crazy. And I think they executed it well, right? So it's just like one of the most creative sneakers that we've seen in a while. And this is like the gift that keeps on giving, because there's so many different parts of it that you can really get into and figure out, oh, this means that, this means that. So I think they knocked it out the park when it comes to it.
These are objects, or these are just things that you don't think would be put on a sneaker. And they said, nah, it could definitely be on a sneaker. And they were absolutely right. And I think too, you know, what the concept is a huge thing in the sneaker community, like taking a bunch of colorways of a sneaker and then putting it onto one. But with this one, this is just brand new. This is just like, these were colors that we decided to do. This is a design that we decided to do. And I think it just goes off of the success that is that, you know, allows this shoe to be even in another pantheon of its own. Because this isn't taking elements from any other sneaker. This is a sneaker on its own merit. And that just, to me, you know, blows it out the water in that regard.
What are we thinking for this one in terms of sneaker tiers? Like, where does it fall? Top tier, middle tier, lower tier? I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
This is high tier. High tier, without a doubt. I mean, you saw in 2020, Ben & Jerry's decided to put ice cream on a sneaker. And as you know, if you're a follower of the channel, we decided that the Ben & Jerry's SB Dunk was a sneaker of the year. So we give our respects to sneakers that push the limit on innovation, on creativity, on ingenuity. And this sneaker just checks all the boxes. So best believe this is in the running already in the running for sneaker of the year. And if it's probably the best dunk of the year, definitely in the running for that. So it's up there. It's up there.
I think, you know, Nike is clearly trying to release so many dunks this year and just kind of go off of the wave of the dunks. So I can see dunks eventually getting played out if there are too many released. But with these, I'm super happy these came in January. Not that it mattered when they came in, but just to go and show you that this is still in like the prime era of this resurgence of dunks. So I'm happy they use the dunk low for their concept as well. And I don't know, it's just true to that skateboarding culture of having that loud, vibrant sneaker, you know, the dopest sneaker out there. And like Frankie says, I also agree, this is up there for sneaker of the year already. We're in the beginning of the year, but from what we've seen, from what we know is rumored to release, these have a pretty good shot.
So that's gonna do it for us today with this video. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought about the Street Hawkers. Are you team left side like me? Are you team right side like Mike? Do you think these are already in the running of sneaker of the year? Let us know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like this video and make sure to hit that subscribe button for Soul by Soul. And last but not least, make sure to go to Instagram and follow @_SoulXSoul. Thank you so much for the support. I'm coming at y'all soon with another video.